Ah, the French.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. And welcome back to Let Us Play. It is good to be back with y'all. It is good to be back. I have missed you. I had a good vacation, don't get me wrong. But it is good to be back. And it's good to see you, Bad Rocks. Good to see you, Brayherd. Good to see you, Beer Fox. Good to see you, Step Zero. Good to see you, Creepy. Thank you for the lurk. Good to see you, Inketh. Good to see you, Mel. And Mel, congratulations on finding the new sound effect for the subscriber. I updated all the sound effects. So followers is a different sound. They're all sounds we know and love here on the channel, so keep an eye out. But Bad Roxy, congratulations. You have won the crown of Fursendom, a special crown that is not Kingdom Hearts flavored. I'm sorry. We finished Coded last time. Now it's on to another RPG. We'll be back to more Kingdom Hearts later, I promise. Dream Drop Distance is next. I will play the whole series. I'm getting close. It's the terrifying part. But it is good to be with y'all. And Brayherd, I feel like your joke would work better if I didn't understand liturgical colors of the Orthodox tradition, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You have less than 2 weeks of being employed. Yay! I don't think that's a yay. I don't think that's a yay at all. I'm sorry. That's bad to hear. I'm sorry. Unless this is like an intentional you leaving the job to focus on like studies or something, but oh, and there was a question, which version? Well, let me show you. We're playing the GOG version. And I have this here because I want to show you all the opening cinematic. Because no one was ready for this.
3DO.
Remember 3DO? They were a company. They made a console. It was a mistake.
"7 weeks have passed since we set sail from Enroth. Slaves freed from our skirmishes with Regnan fleets talk of the turmoil in Arathia. I suspect their stories are true, but I must see the evidence with my
These
own
90s
eyes.
CGI graphics. There's a new HOM. I thought there's a game made by the same
The
people,
ocean
but with a
tides
different
were
name that's
kind
basically a
enough to
new
bury the
HOM.
fallen on its shores. However, the smoking ruins of Cloudfire greeted us with nothing but destruction and the stench of death.
I'm sorry to hear that
With no
getting rejected from
survivors,
jobs. Prayers for you,
only the
Brayherd,
battlefield
and finding a
could
new
tell
one.
me what happened here. Despite the breath of devastation, the presence of Minotaurs suggests a raiding
Hey,
party.
Mountie.
However, the ranks were too well organized.
Oh, there's a new licensed HOM. Okay, because there is one made by the same team that's like the same thing but better and modern. But it's legally distinct.
This is the work of the dungeon overlords. Evidently, the wizards were prepared, but overrun nevertheless.
How can you be prepared but overrun at the same time? That doesn't... Oh. It's a big foot.
These atrocities rend my heart and fuel my anger. Arathia's banner must be respected, never disgraced.
These animations are so good.
I think of my beloved Roland and my son Nikolai, and how much further this war will carry me from them. But my duty is clear. My father's kingdom must survive. Arathia must not fall to its enemies.
Okay, so we're heroes of Arathia. That's basically all I know. It's called Olden Era. Look, we like 3. We aren't doing what we did in 5. Hey, how about the mobile games they're making these days? Also, apparently Ubisoft is filing for bankruptcy. Darn. Couldn't have happened to a better company. Yeah, let me double check that wasn't just like a joke I saw, but... Ubisoft delays half-year results, requests trading suspension. So, not publicly a bankruptcy yet, but it's not looking great for Ubisoft. And I mean, they do have some very good titles, but they've also done some weird things with some of their titles, like the Might and Magic series. But what about I know Rayman's like the shining example, and I want more of the Rayman Legends series. It's great, but they haven't made anything like that in like 15 years. Anyway, we will be playing the campaigns. I'm not gonna... We'll see how long one campaign takes. This may be the sort of thing where it's like we do a campaign, different game, come back. So, we'll start the Shadow of Death. Jem arrives from Enroth, fresh from the Succession Wars. She first helps the Clover Green militia and then aids a wizard's apprentice against the necromancers of Deya. Defeat all your enemies to win scenario. If Jem is defeated in combat, the scenario is lost. Jem is limited to level 10, but will carry on her experience, skills, and spells to the next scenario. So we could start with some coal of wood, some gems, or a wizard hut. Let's go with a wizard hut.
It is hard
Subscriber
to believe
multiplayer home game when?
Since Archibald and his necromancer allies were
when
defeated,
indeed.
ending the Succession Wars. In that time, I have been living a nightmare, for I see the ghosts of the fallen all throughout Enroth. I hope my former teacher Amanda is right. I hope moving to a new land, to Antagarich, will still the ghosts of the war.
I like how we have all these fantasy names like Jem and Enroth, Arathia, Avli, Deya, and there's just Amanda. Who's that, Amanda? Anyway, 8 months ago, my mentor Amanda told me of a device invented in Antigaric that might end the nightmares that have plagued me. This invention, which she called a first aid tent, is capable of healing all manner of wounds. I traveled from Enroth across the ocean to Antigaric and searched until I came to a town of Clover Green, where I was able to purchase this wonder. First aid tents, I soon learned, were in demand here. Clover Green lies in contested lands between Arathia, Avli, and Deya. Currently, these lands are Arathian territory, but the Deya necromancers were... Let me scroll. Raiding over its borders. Since the Arathian military has been slow to respond to this threat, Clover Green's mayor Delino has was raising militia troops, but lacking an experienced commander to lead them. When Delino learned that I had been general in the Enroth Succession Wars, he summoned me to Clover Green's town hall to discuss his plight. He won my sympathy, and I agreed to command Delino's militia in a campaign to destroy the necromancers. I do not relish going to war again, but the necromancers must be stopped before they devastate Arathia as they did Enroth. Hey, Gail, good to see ya. What would be my opinion on pine tar gum? I'd try it. I'd put it on the wheel. Get the voice yellows or blink turn-based strategy games. Not even Advent there. He put Christmas. Look, I saw Nordstrom's on Broadway had their Christmas display up before Halloween. So not right. Also good to see you, this Catholic. Welcome on in. Yeah, you like the pine cones. I don't know what's wrong with you people. Yeah, I don't know why Automod doesn't like Dot, but anyway. Let's go exploring. You come upon a caravan of... Okay, well, that's actually a problematic... Yeah, anyway. Who are feasting and fortifying their bodies with mead. They call you forward and say, "If you prove that you can dance the Ramabuta, we will reward you." You don't know it, but try anyway. They laugh hysterically, admire your bravery, and give you a strange charm. The charm of mana. What does that do? Recover 1 extra spell point per day. Nice. Let's go with experience. I feel like experience is pretty useful. So yeah, so this game, you get to go around exploring, you manage towns. So let's go into Stillwater. Let's see, what should we build? Probably, honestly, a Mystic Pond, because it just gives you random resources. Lowe's is famous for Automod? I'm confused. Doubt they leave them up for Epiphany. They don't, cowards. Wait, you're the elves? I just went with what the first campaign gave me. Anyway, you can build one thing in a town each day, I believe, and then you have your heroes who can explore, and you get in battle, which is like hex grid combat. How was Reach? Reach was a lot of fun. It was really good to see a lot of people, meet folks in person for the first time. Some of the talks were pretty good. Sounds a bad way to put it, but I didn't manage to make it to everything. Like, there's one talk I really wanted to make it to, and the schedule was entirely wrong. It said it started at 11, but it actually started at 10, so, like, I missed that talk. I was like, oh, well. What does Town Hall do? Purchase town structures and earn up to 1,000 gold per day. Extra gold sounds good right now. Let's get those resources started. I could hire a hero. Don't think I need to right away. For those of you who are like die-hard fans of this series, I will be playing this wrong. Oh, water elementals. That sounds dangerous. Wait, blacksmith. First aid tents. That was the plot thing. I was told the plot thing was good. What was the talk that you missed? I don't remember the title of it, but it was Flat Cap Dapper Pastor. The whole thing was built around these... I'm going to turn this down a little bit. This game is weirdly loud. It was built around these 8 stats. So like, that you'd find in gaming, like HP, MP, lore, experience, and they equated it to real life things as a streamer and as a Christian, and like how it applied. Jay had a really cool talk at the end that kind of synthesized a lot of it and put them in pairs, and his talk was really good. Live Goth was also a blast. But meeting Flat Cap Dapper Pastor was cool. He's a nice guy. He was also wearing a kilt, just like I was. In fact, it was the same tartan. It was the clergy tartan. Yes, I think I should recruit a Pegasus. Or 5. I was repping the clergy tartan, yeah. My voice smells. I've been told I have a voice for radio. I also have a face for radio. However, I do not have the bandwidth to do anything on the side. Respect your local clergy. They are very busy. Following Delino's advice, I based my armies at a pair of vacant rampart castles north of Clovergreen. These castles are to me odd combination of old and new. Some of the creatures living in these castles seem like old friends, the dwarves, elves, and unicorns. I have also commanded centaurs in the past, though they were archers, not lancers. But I find it strange that these Pegasi, dendroids, and dragons also call these castles their homes. Come with different stats with some virtues. Yeah, it was kind of that same idea. An ancient witch living in a strange hut welcomes you, teaching you water magic for her own inscrutable purposes. Yay! I can cast water spells now. A pack of demons. Gotta fix that. I don't know if I'm strong enough yet. I feel like I take on a pack of lizardmen. I don't have any ranged units, which is unfortunate, but... For 1 red mana, I cast Lightning Bolt. It does 3 damage. Ow. Oh no, they're ranged. Usually the strategy of this game is wait for the enemy to come towards you. But when it's just ranged... Leave my centaurs alone. I said leave them alone. Go to grid so you can actually see the distances? Nah. Nah, I know you can do that. But we live and die. Real heroes. Oh, you did the Atla pre-release? Nice. Yes, go for the dwarves. Get bonked! Yeah. Maybe I should work on accruing more resources right now. So I could actually start making places where I can get units. I did play this as a kid, yeah. This game is full of nostalgia. Fountain of Youth. You drink from the fountain's waters and feel young again. Sensing your renewed vigor, your army's morale improves, allowing you to cover additional ground as you head for your next battle. Yeah, lots of dwarves. That sounds like lots of problems. Let's go to the School of Magic. A tingle of magic fills the air of the School of Mystical Arts. An acolyte offers you to sign you up for the next class for 1,000 gold. You will have your choice of increasing your knowledge or learning better focus on your powers. Let's go spell power. Because why not? Learning stone. Smooth stone on the face of the pillar begins to swirl as you approach. Looking into it, you are amazed to see answers To questions you have pondered for years, the stone suddenly goes still, but you realize you have learned much. Yeah, level up. Ooh, 4th level spells is pretty good. Hey, Craig. You're introduced this in your cousin's gateway. Oof. That is a sentence. The good news is when this game is on sale on GOG, it's like $2. Archangel growth, +5. Well, I don't have any archangels in my towns, but we do get... Okay, we got 2 mercury. And 4 sulfur. I might get a second hero. Melodia or Gretchen? We're hiring Gretchen. She looks friendly. She's got goblins. Love watching a corporate vehicle. Is their exit and cut over 2 lanes? Traffic perfectly safe and reasonable thing to do. Well, when someone else is paying the insurance. This is not a serious slime. Please do not actually follow that as advice. Oh, hey, Kevin. Good to see you. Extra wood per day is nice. We'll head there to the Dwarven Treasury with, what's her face? Oh, this is Penguin Kevin, not Map Pack Kevin. It is. This is the Space Penguin. Hey, thank you for the lurk. This is Catholic. You take care. You love the sequence break game doing anything but making first aid tent. I mean, I have a first aid tent with Gem. Go into a rickety hut and talk to the magician who lives there. He tells you of places near and far which may aid you in your journeys. Ooh, ah. Oh, wait, that's the enemy. That's the bad guys. A pack of vampires. A pack of no. I might be able to take out the pack of evil eyes. No, I don't want to attack the guards. I want to befriend the guards. A horde of dwarves. That's a lot of dwarves. Maybe I shouldn't take on the, let's see what we got some wizards there. Pack of dragonflies. I don't think I'm ready to take on a whole town. Hey, you're all good, this Catholic. I totally understand busyness. Yeah, legally not a beholder. Hey, speaking of amigos, the new vice president of the USCCB, his Twitter handle is Amigo de Frodo. Maybe I should take out the pack of demons. I could take out a pack of demons and claim a new village. A kidney stone. Oof! That is an oof. Hoping you'll have the energy to finish unloading your sister's car and go do laundry. They're kind of opening up your face doing a minor surgery. Oh no! Prayers that it goes well and swiftly. Yes. I think the barbarian would like increased hand-to-hand combat skills in her soldiers. Ooh, elves. That's actually huge. Because they are a ranged unit. I hate when you watch the computer take a resource you were interested in. Especially if it's an ally. That's a lot! That is more than a pack. I thought I learned some water magic from that witch. Did I just, like, learn the idea of water magic, or... Next Sunday is the Feast of Your Parish. Christ the King, let's go! You're getting installed as Lector. That's awesome. It's cool to hear that they do that there. Ha! Get bolted, nerds. Yeah, I mean, being installed, it's more of, in some ways, a formality in modern parish life, but it's still a cool spiritual thing, like a form of prayer, like entrusting it to you as a ministry. She doesn't teach you spells? Well, that's confusing. Oh no, my centaurs! No, you leave my dwarves alone. Yeah, it's not that commonly done in parishes. It's required for anyone, for men going on for ordination, either the diaconate or the priesthood. My dad was actually just installed as a lector, but it is something that is open to all people. It's just not commonly done. Fine. I won't use a spell. Okay, that was a little closer than I would have liked, but, advanced water magic. Basic diplomacy. Negotiate with monsters who are weaker than your group. Ooh, that sounds like it could come really in handy. Wait, what do you mean I have to attack Willow the Rampart? I thought I would just, like, befriend them. Be like, I have liberated you. Why am I attacking? Ooh, installation for your pastor. That's cool. Now that you have a bishop. Back attack. The actual ritual is basically just you stand there and you get a Bible. I'm not gonna lie, I think... I don't know if this is gonna go too well. Oh, I have 11 dwarves. I thought I only had 1 dwarf. Yeah, you should be told what to do, and it's... Like, the ritual itself has the, like... No! My Pegasi! Has the, like, instructions built in. Because there's, like, a calling of the candidates, just like an ordination or other sacraments, where it's like, let those to be installed come forward, and then someone will read the names. Yeah, city get. Sure, since I can't get anything else, we'll grab a random Mystic Pond. Can't build anything. I'm gonna send this hero back to the original castle because she only has 11 dwarves. Let's see. I thought there was a way to manage that outside of the... side of there, but I guess not. Have I lost a character yet? No. I almost did. But almost ended are 2 different things. A pack of Archmagi. Well, that sounds like a problem. Yes, I'd like to recruit some elves. That sounds useful. Let's send Gretchen to the Fountain of Youth. She hasn't been there yet. Ooh, Dendroid arches. Dendroids are legally not Ents. How old is this? I think 96. 99. You know, only 26 years old. Also, I like that the trees don't cost any wood. You're saying 99 was only like 10 years ago. It was, right? Please tell me it was. think I can... Yeah, I can recruit some. I don't want a hero. Oh no, I'm out of gold. My elven scouts have just reported there are 2 necromancer castles to the north. The raiders are based out of them, and as long as they hold these bases, they will continue to come across the border. Taking the castles is key to stopping the raids. So I understand the concept. Played Thief and Thief 2 and forgot how odd it is to not use Wazda. Oh, I feel like I'd need a mod just to play Wazda. Anyway, we can now see the upgraded troops. I feel like a marketplace might come in handy. I don't really want you to do anything else, Gem, until the new week, and we can buy some new... Yeah, we can take on lots of battle dwarves. Oh, that's lots? That's less than a pack. Getting your new house key back. After last night when you moved out on accident. Oh no! Bang, bang. Why are you all coming this way? My centaurs and other goblins are up here. You were very tired, I can imagine. Moving be like that. Goodbye, goblins. We hardly knew ye. Okay, 25 goblins for 23 dwarves seems fair. Don't really. I think, yeah, more offense for the barbarian. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically have to take on some demons or some archmagi in order to move on to the next part of the map. Guess which one of those sounds easier? Sulfur. Indeed. Yes, I know Hero has more movement still. Yeah, it's almost a new week. So the game works in weeks as well. So like there's some things that you get each day and there's some things that are each week. Is how much you give when you for simplicity of religious life? Yeah. And I mean, as a religious, I can also say we are prone to the temptation of hanging on to a lot of things, too. So, you know. I have a lot of books, and it's very easy for me to justify that, but... Bye-bye, goblins. I just hope that having a doom stack of 63 centaurs is going to be enough. Maybe you need digital books? Yeah, but digital books aren't first editions from 1885, so... Like, this bookshelf right behind me here is my personal collection of rare polished antique books. Sometimes just having a bigger number is enough. You meet an old armorer who claims he owes you a favor. Taking him up on it, he pieces together some basilisk scales, a well-fashioned breastplate. That sounds really useful, especially. So what does this do? Increases your power skill by 3. Great. What's a power skill? It's the week of the weasel. Sometimes this game I cannot. What do I? Oh, I need more gold for the homestead. I used all the gold to get these, but that's okay. Because I feel comfortable having her re-enter the fray. Power is how much your spells do. What? Power should be how hard you punch. Oh, that's a... I think I have made a mistake. You ever spell so hard punch WoW? You ever spell so hard punch WoW? Did I just have a stroke? You cast a forbidden spell. Yeah, that's like the D&D character I had at Reach. His first name was Par, his last name T-Rock. He was definitely in the house. Did he also work out? Well, he did have a pretty good strength, so I guess. He also rolled a nat 20 to sway gently during the praise and worship music. I don't like that these guys have double strike. No, he's attacking my tent. No, my first aid tent. That was a plot device. You're thinking you deserve ice cream? That sounds right. Okay, I think I'm gonna win this, but it's not gonna look pretty. Yeah! That went terribly. Basic Scholar. Ooh, teaching spells. That sounds useful. A pack of Crusaders. Well, we saw what happened the last time I took on some Crusaders, so let's not. Please inspect our fine wares. If you feel like offering a trade, click on the items you wish to trade for. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Increased duration, morale, luck. Okay, I do not understand that UI, but
The strange eye turns and studies you as you approach. After a few moments, it returns to slowly scan of the area. You can't help but feel like someone or something is using this eye to spy on from another location.
Ogre Magi. Tomb of Curses. I feel like that's a bad place to be. Okay, so they just destroyed the Arch Magi here. So they're going to start taking things, which I don't like. So I need to start building up some defenses here. Chocolate brownie delights concrete. Ooh, now I want that. Sent you to get some centaurs. '83 degrees! That's very warm. Dirt. Digging okay. I was sort of looking at the flail, but see, they've taken my coal mine. Let's do an upgraded homestead. So we get the upgraded elves. Only get 7 of them right now, but you know what? No, I just wanted to visit the mausoleum. Like, can I not visit a place for the dead? See, this is what I was afraid of. However, I don't have a huge army. So this might work out in my favor. Ow! So rude. Well, now I need to go take a castle again. Hey, squirrel. Smile on my face when I read that the grandfather of Ben Sira is named Jesus, and was described as, had long devoted himself to the study of the law, the prophets, and the rest of the books that our ancestors had acquired great familiarity with them. History's happy little accidents. Indeed. I mean, in reality, what we use as Jesus in Aramaic would have been Yeshua or something like that. Which is a much more common name. What do you mean there's a hero here? Reach was a lot of fun. Reach was good. Fine, I'll cast Magic Arrow. Oh no, skeletons. I'm actually going to move these elves up so they get a better shot at those elves. Still not getting a great shot, though, unfortunately. Because if it's the arrow, like, broken in half, it's, like, not as good of a shot. Hey, we did it. We defeated Nimbus. 4% chance to learn any first or second level spell used in combat. Those 5th level spells. I feel like learning spells would be useful. So now this town is ours again. Yay! Take back the coal mine, please. Take back the sawmill. And then we're going to start chasing down
Moandor, the Death Knight.
We'll send Gretchen this way to recruit from there, though. Father Evan the Conqueror. Well, I don't know about Conqueror. I've always preferred the epithet Devastator more. This is a joke. Oh yeah, I need to collect for my my Mystic Pawns really quickly. Let's build a miners guild, get more dwarves. Can't build anything there. So it'll be a new week. The unprotector but retaker of towns. When you put it that way. Unfortunately, I'm out of money now, so... Although, hold on. It's a new week. Mystic Bonds, come on. Big money, big money, big money. Wow, just a lot of sulfur, which is nice. It's the week of the dog. You think I need walls? No, I had walls. When they attacked, I had walls. I feel like Gretchen shouldn't be attacking that. Just quite yet. Yes, this is Red vs. Green. It was a very different show. Never really got greenlit, unfortunately. Now Gretchen can take on Moandar the Death Knight. Oh, I know I can upgrade them. I don't have the money to do that, though, Beer Fox. That's the problem. My economy's terrible. Yeah, good luck. Bonk. His Death Bolt does so much damage. Mine doesn't do that much damage. Ferrari versus Aston Martin. Man, the Aston Martin green is like a very particular kind of green. Yeah, we did it! Yeah, I'm broke. Oh, I'm not saying it's bad green. It's just, it is a very... When I saw it on the track, I'm like, wow, that is a very particular green. No, you retook my town because I had nothing defending it. How dare you?
Tyron the Heretic. Vidomina the Necromancer.
These are very aggressive names. Oh, cool. They just cleared a bunch of stuff out for me. You don't want town's taken. Leave some defenders. 5 head. Ah, is that all I had to do? If only I had thought of that and had the money to do it.
I understand the concept of the game. I'm just not very good at it.
Rude. They're necromancers. Of course they're pizza cutters. I think if you change to McLaren, Aston Martin green, I don't know if I'd honestly recognize your name as quickly. I mean, it's your username. You are allowed to change it to whatever color you desire. But there are times when people change their username colors, and I'm like, because like I'm very used to, like, I can look at chat right now, and I can see Sub-Zero, Beer Fox, Mel, have all said things, and like I can quickly read that because of the color. If someone comes in with the same color, or colors get changed, oh, my brain. You do have similar colors, but they are different shades, Squirrel, that I can easily tell at a glance. But sometimes I think on the thing I see Sub-Zero and Greyherd often have the same color, and it can throw me off. Yay, we have retaken the town for a third time. Twitch Mobile doesn't let me pick special colors. That sounds like Twitch Mobile. Where else? Oh, yes, they claimed this gold mine. In fact, they cleared up that gold mine for me. Now, the great thing is they went underground. There's a whole nother map that we have yet to see. Let's just make a castle. Or... I need to make City Hall. I need to save up to make some City Halls. Excuse me, I'm a turbo user. Turbo Burr. O2BC94. That's not hashtag purple. You take care, Step-Zero. Have a good day. 1,000 gold a day. That's actually pretty huge, not gonna lie. Gretchen, why don't you go exploring? You found an ancient and weathered stone idol. Kissing it is supposed to bring good luck or happiness, so you do it. Yay? Hey, wait a minute, that's close to this town. Oh no, I have nothing to recruit here. Quickly. After Vitamina. Sure, we'll recruit vampires. Why not? Seems like this sort of thing Gretchen would do. I rode through a small hamlet yesterday, and a horrible sensation of deja vu. A necromancer had gone through the hamlet on a harvesting rampage. That's when they kill the whole village and raise the bodies as skeletons or zombies. Only bodies they can't use as small children, as their bodies are too small. Okay, that's really messed up. People aren't only casualties, of course. With their masters dead, all the penned animals would eventually die of starvation or thirst. I buried the children and freed the animals which were still alive. The real horror is that the dead children are the lucky ones. They have gone on to the afterlife. The tormented souls of the adults are tied to their undead bodies, unable to rest until their body is destroyed. Where was these people's lord to defend them? These lands are supposed to be Arathian. I have seen no sign of organized force to oppose the necromancers. Don't they know the necromancers won't stop harvesting until every single person is dead? Astrologers proclaim this the month of the bumblebee. Some great juxtaposition. We get some exposition of the necromancers and how evil they are, or they're bad, and it's the month of the bumblebee. This game isn't real. I'm not gonna buy anything right away because I think I just want to spend all that money on troops. Well, actually, I will maybe upgrade the homestead. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I think it's more just the tonal difference of going from, you know, the horrors of the necromancers to, aha, it's I don't remember the hotkey to split things up. Why is my lightning bolt more expensive now? Whoa! The vampire, he turned into a rat. Oh, spooky. Halt. Hammerzite. No, 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 no. Okay. Thought they were going after my archers. Dwarf, meet better dwarf. Hey, we did it. With only minimal casualties. Ooh, their castle. Ooh, their castle doesn't have a lot of defenders. Oh, that's like nothing. Although their walls are pretty well guarded because they have these towers, but they know that they need to defeat my archers. I am lucky my people are well behaved. They did actually introduce mod view on mobile recently, which does make it a lot easier. I used that on Junie's channel. And I was made mod somewhere else recently, I forget who. It was for a bit to time someone out, and I forget. It was funny, though. Aha! My spooky town. Ooh, look at that. All sorts of enemy stuff. Movement. Yeah, that sounds pretty useful for her. I do have... No, I have legally distinct Ents. What do we have here? New first aid tent. That actually, yeah, I should probably get her one. She doesn't have one. I can recruit skeletons and whites. It seems wrong to recruit the undead. I'm just saying. Okay. Someone right behind here, so I should probably... What do you mean I don't? Oh, I need a mage guild and a marketplace? Oh. Gross. Just wanted to get some defensive units at this town. Gretchen. I kind of want to just hang out in the town for the extra protection against Clavius here. Ooh, spooky Death Knight. No, my vampires. Vampire and vampire violence. No, they haven't broken down any walls yet, so... I see no reason to go out to them. Okay, they broke down a wall, now we go to them. No, my elves. Oh, that wall's still not broken down. I thought that wall was gone. Apparently not. And the dwarf said, I don't know what a vampire is, but I know what a hammer is. Good job, elves. Honestly, these skeleton mages in the back are going to be the biggest problem. Ow. I didn't know stepping on the pile of bones would hurt. The 5 tree folk were big. Okay, so long as my towers can take out the liches, we're gonna win. This is gonna be sketchy. Hey, Gale, was there some jambling going on? I was with a small patrol traveling in the forest in the hour before dusk, before true night. Bats swooped in the evening air, chasing insects. Suddenly they flew with more purpose, surrounding us and transformed into vampire lords. Sprites, screams, elves shout. Skeletal hands reached out from the earth and pulled down my horse. On my knees, I pulled lightning down from the sky to blast the whites, swarming my dwarves. The unicorns charged, impaling vampire lords with their horns. Just feet away, skeletons slew one of my druids. The sky exploded into light as my phoenix swooped with fire down the wings. To char the remaining vampires and skeletons, the necromancers cast a final spell and turned to flee. What phoenix? I rolled down my cot, shaking down with anguish and rage. This time the necromancers would pay for the death for the dead. Bursting from my tent, I raised my hand and pulled down the lighting to stop the necromancer from escaping, only to stumble in confusion and find a sleeping camp. My lady? Asked a sentry, concerned. I had a dream, I said. Just a dream, a nightmare. I'm fine, fine. Came back just in time. Yeah, just time for my failure. That could have gone better. It could have gone worse, too. What really honks is she had some really good gear. Oh dear. Oh wait, I was looking at my arm. He was like, "Oh, I'm facing that." Going home, my dentist had an emergency patient come in this afternoon and put him more than an hour and a half behind, so now I'm rescheduled for the 26th for the face surgery, which gets me out of any responsibilities because that's the day before Thanksgiving. There you go. I think you still deserve ice cream. Oh, good, you did have the ice cream. I don't like this stack of upgraded Pegasi. In fact, I don't like my odds here in general. We might be restarting. If we restart, I'm lowering the difficulty. I'm not afraid to say that. Play games on easy mode. Have fun. Not everything needs to be a sweaty try-hard moment. Your hero gem has suffered defeat. The quest is over. Oh yeah, the game over. Why does this executioner have an axe and a guillotine? Yeah, we'll go down to Rook difficulty. We have read all of this. We know a bit more about the map now, so that actually helps a lot. Yeah, we'll get Gretchen. She seemed to work out pretty well last time. It's like I know that building on my economy early is really good with town halls. Have nothing to recruit here, but that's okay. It's Gretchen. Oh, look, there's an artifact here. Talisman of Mana. Well, she doesn't cast spells, so we may try to trade that off to the other hero. Yeah, you can also see the randomness, so it increases morale. So, like, what's defending each spot is randomized. You know what? Basic ballistic.
Ah, the French.
Ah, thank you, Anonymous, for a gifted sub to Brayherd. Go, let's get maximum resources as fast as possible. Yeah, exactly. I'm learning. But see, now it's just a pack of swordsmen instead of crusaders. Gotta love the French, do you? Thought that we would have Claire Obscure. This is true. Also, shout out to the Occitan region and language. Don't actually want to go after swordsman. Well, maybe I do. Shout out to the what? Occitan. It is a language, it's basically, like, to put it as simply as possible that is also incorrectly, it's like Latin spoken with a French accent. It is another Romance language spoken in southern France, Monaco, and northern Italy. It is considered a highly endangered language. But that whole region, it's called the Occitan region in southern France because of it. And Clair Obscur actually uses Occitan in several of the tracks, including the title screen. This is one of my favorite things. The title screen song, Alicia, is sung in Occitan, whereas the song sung during the credits, Maëlle, is sung in French. They are the exact same song with the exact same lyrics. Doesn't make your joke dumb at all. It's really obscure language, which is a thing that I find fascinating. And it came about because I was looking up the lyrics and after finishing the game, and I was like, this is not French. Oh yeah, not Oxy. It comes from, so the language itself is called Occitan. It's spelled Occitan, and the word comes from the fact that hoc, H-O-C in Latin, meaning it is, became the word for yes in Occitan, and it became Oc, just O-C. And so it became known as the Occitan language. Also, I am losing this character. I thought I could take them on. I was wrong. I need to get some more wood, so where was another... I think there's another wood mill up this way. Yep. We read that one. Lots of stone gargoyles. I don't know what lots qualifies as. That's not a very exact unit of measurement, so let's find out. Oh, hey, they want to join us. Yes. Lots counts as 25, apparently. Separate language for Alsace? I think that's another language. Or... no, that's another region. Well, the Alsace region, from what I'm seeing, is more like East France. Occitan is more like Marseille, Monaco, Genoa. Pack of Greater Basilisk. Well, we've not had great time fighting packs before. So the stack size is... Learning new things is great. We shall learn things. See, I can't get through there because of this stupid basilisk. What's my crystal each chest? Bad. Few, several, pack, lots, horde, swarm, throng, swarms, zounds. Zounds? Zounds. Zounds. Y'all, I cannot take this game seriously, and because of that, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back in about 3-ish minutes, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blasphemy! EchoXPlat, you joined us in an ad break. We'll see you soon. Bye! We are back. Ew, lich growth. That helps them. This one spell power, please. I want to upgrade so I can get the bigger town hall. Requires a blacksmith. I don't have enough for a blacksmith. A pack of ogres. Where is that ranking? I would put lots below a pack. Just speaking from a writer-ish perspective. So Elishar actually knows some spells. Let's get this hero over to this XP place. The blacksmith. Build a blacksmith. Twang. My dwarves are so slow. Also, why do I not have a first aid tent? I started with a first aid tent last time, I thought. Yes, run from my dwarves. Twang. Sure, expert wisdom. Pack of orc chieftains. Well, we just took out a pack of orcs and it didn't go great, so I don't know if I'll do well against the upgraded version. I can almost buy the upgraded City Hall at one of these places, so I'm just gonna wait a turn. Vampire Lords. That sounds even worse. Let's get the luck. We'll send you back to town to recruit some things, and then you can take on the basilisks. My elven scouts have reported 2 necromancer castles to the north. Okay, 1,000 gold, not bad. It's a treetop tower. I honestly have no idea. That's it. The fun thing sometimes about playing a nostalgic game like this is you don't really remember what things are. So it's like getting to play it for the first time again. Oh, sharpshooters. Yeah. Sounds really useful. Trying to figure out what I should attack next. Slash what I'm able to, I guess. Let's go clean these dendroid arches. Dwarven treasury, pack of orcs. We've taken out a pack of orcs. I think we could take out another. Oh, this'll be easy. Oh, I thought that was the dwarves. Oh well. You could throw your axe? Guards, arrest these orcs. They're cheating. Yes, come closer to my dendroids. Dendroid smash. Cover of darkness. You touch the cover of darkness, and the land around you is covered in a haze which only your eyes can penetrate. So I guess that's like adding Fog of War back. It's the week of the Badger. It's almost as ridiculous as the month of the Bumblebee. I don't want to fight the guards. I want to recruit them. Still need a little more gold there. Have you heard about Dean? Dean? No, I know you're referencing something, but I have no idea what it is. You chose to play Stump the Streamer and you won. Oh, I just missed an artifact just lying there. Archery increased by 10%. That's pretty good. Feel like I can take on the basilisks now. You have so many references. You do. You do. Rail Griffins, that's the upgraded version of Griffin. Twang. Do these basilisks turn me to stone? No. That twang did 0 damage? No, it killed 0 things. It did 34 damage. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Ah, bet you can't turn those gargoyles to stone. Oh yeah, I can aim my ballista now. Or not my ballista, my catapults. Yeah, march out onto the battlefield. I bet this will go great for you. Yeah, we won. Where were you headed? You were headed this way. Lots of fire elementals. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's grab the golden run. I should be checking my Mystic Pawns. Make a little extra gold that way. Unicorn Glade. I like how the Unicorn Glade really kind of looks like it was already there. Okay, so they just cleared that town. A horde of skeletons. That sounds like a problem. Dang it. I was hoping it was a new week. I wasn't paying attention. think I should upgrade anything yet here. I can just make some units for defense. Ooh, they just cleared out that, that sawmill for us. How nice of them. Do I want to move Gem anywhere? Not really. I think I'm going to lose this hero. The fact that they have vampire lords is really kind of messed up. Yeah, I'm losing this hero. That's unfortunate. I think I'm going to try to get her over here so she can get a better army. It's gonna be weird because I just kind of have to sit here and just amass my gold. Yeah, let's go battle unicorns. Battle dancing unicorns with glitter. Honestly, maybe the sharpshooters are good, but there's only 4 of them. I know there's only 4 unicorns, but unicorns I think are better. So let's see how horribly this goes. If we just straight up lose this again, I will call it for the day. We'll come back and we'll play this on easy mode. Played Clear Obscure on easy mode. I'm not ashamed to do it again. Because honestly, a lot of this is also just luck of the draw. In terms of what spawns and whatnot. Rotda. Today is the Feast of Elizabeth of Hungary. I'm feeling quite hungry. Yeah, she was a classic example of someone who came from a life of wealth and privilege and said, nope, gonna give it to the poor and take care of others. She was a princess. She was married for 6-ish years, and when her husband died, she said she actually got her dowry back, and she's like, cool, I'm gonna use this to build a hospital. You know, why are you... whatever. Sometimes you click to attack because there's an invisible hex grid. So which direction the sword is facing impacts how you attack. This game is a little unforgiving, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we are definitely losing this hero here. We are just outnumbered and outclassed. I love how slumped over the skeleton is. It's like... Yep. This game is unforgiving. I'm having fun, though, but I think losing the campaign twice is in one day is enough. So I think we're actually just going to call it there. Next week, we will pick this up again. We're going to play on easy mode, which, again, I have no shame over. But yeah, hopefully I get better. I'll do some reading up on strategy and things as well, like figuring out, like as Beer Fox shared the numbers, it's like little things like that of knowing what's what on the map. But yeah, it's been good to be back with y'all. Good to be back on stream. So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Join us again tomorrow. We're going to be playing Rime, R-A-I-M-E, continuing our journey in that. Wednesday is Minecraft, working on the greenhouse. We're moving pretty close to the decorating stage, so that'll be fun. And then Thursday, Riven. We're continuing Riven. It's been a while, so I might refresh myself before stream and be like, where are we? What are we doing? What puzzles do we have solved? But yeah, I think that's just where we're going to call it for the day. Because again, there's only so much losing you can do. And restarting before it's trying the same thing. And all that. But anyway, I do enjoy this game. I do look forward to returning to it. But yeah, so I think that's everything. So thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, given bits, all that good jazz. Thank you for checking out the YouTube and the Discord, and a special thank you to everyone at Reach who followed and that I got to meet. It was awesome meeting you all. And let's see who's live that we can raid into. Jade is doing Christmas decorating. I thought about sending you all over there, but I still feel like it's a bit too early. Okay, you're done. Exhausted. Valid. Wise stories. Wise stories indeed. A wonderful talk from Deacon Nicholas Kotar on the importance of reading stories and knowing how to synthesize them as Christians. I'm not really seeing anyone who's like actively live that I'm like, yeah, I gotta raid them, or haven't raided it lately, to be honest. I was hoping Kayla would still be live because she was doing a marathon, but I guess not. So I guess no raid today. So anyway, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Let me close this. Take care and God bless.